Welcome back, everybody. Bloodlust Knight here, back with another World of Tanks video, here to showcase you a tank that most likely most of you, if not all of you, have seen at Tier 8. That is one of the strongest Tier 8s in the game since it was released. Arnold Schwarzenegger's tank, the Iron Arnie. And yes, I have Arnold Schwarzenegger in this tank as well. Nothing wrong with having him in his own tank, but I'm pretty sure many of you have seen this quite often. It was released on the Christmas anniversary, or Christmas holiday ops, about 2.5 years ago, at the time of this recording. Now, for those who don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger does have his own patent tank. He has his own. And that was the second time he came back to be a tank commander in the game. So what they did is they took his tank and modified it to make it look different and threw it in as a tier 8. Ooh, T-54 gets getting away. Oh well. Now we're going to see about basically how strong this thing is. This is one of the strongest ever, and sadly a phase 1 played incorrectly. You're also going to see RNG playing a major role in this match too, so beware of that. You might laugh at it and laugh at my misery. So yeah, Iron Arnie, they basically modified it to change it, added all these additional stuff, added all these armors on it to make it look cooler. It has a really, really powerful gun. It is a 90 mil, or 105, excuse me, it's a 105. 230 pen on the regular rounds, and 300 on the gold rounds, and they do fire heat. Average damage of 320, so it's a 105. It hits really hard. It does have a long reload, but the additional armors and statistics they threw on this made it to where it's very tanky. It has more armor than most heavy tanks at this tier. It's ridiculous. I cannot get this pen on the T95 and I'm aiming correctly. I just can't. So here's where RNG is just making a misery out of me, and I'm like, well, this isn't good. Thank you. T95 pushed a little too far, got his underbelly there. And yes, I am firing gold because this is a T95 Doom Turtle, and he's high tier. Of all the tanks in the game, aim, got it. Of all the tanks in the game for being high tier, and it's completely unfair, T95 Doom Turtle is one of them. Without an artillery in the match, T95 is just way too hard to deal with. You have to outnumber him, and yet on a map like mine's, with it being so linear, nope. Being so linear, so easy to just go straight and unable to flank as well, it's way too hard. Can't get a shot there on the Cobra. The gun depression is not low enough on this. There we go, aim. Ah, yes, got you again. I have to do everything I can at T95. Now, there is a sad thing with the Iron Arnie. As you saw, another shot. Can I get it? Can I get it? Nope. They won't let me touch him. There's the armor coming into play. The BZ-58-2 is having a rough time. So far, none of them have penned me. I blocked 1200. That's what's great about the Iron Arnie. Still no. Still no. It will not let me touch the T95. Now, here's the sad thing. There goes the BZ-58-2 because the Gonkovica came in. You're unable to get this tank. That's the sad part about Iron Arnie. Nobody can get this tank until they do another, what is it? Another contract with the IP to allow this tank in, and one of the main reasons why, that is his actual signature. So it's deemed like the property of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Whether how it is in real life, I'm not going to get into that, I don't know, but it's because of stuff like that is why after the year it came out, they did sell it a few times because they still had the rights to do. But afterwards, it's like the IP is gone and they can't sell it again. So unfortunately, for those of you that have missed it, it was released in 2022? Yeah. In 2022 throughout 2023. If you missed it, you unfortunately cannot get it. They cannot sell this again. which is very sad. I mean, those of us like myself, as you can see here with this tank, and many others that you have seen with the Iron Arnie, it is an extremely strong tank. Now I'm gonna get you! Finally! Got the T95. Ugh. It would not let me touch him. But yes, it is very sad and unfortunate. Quick shot missed. That nobody else can... It's very sad nobody else can get this tank. It's so powerful. So like how I said, it's kind of unfair to go against the... Oop, trying to get his cupola there. How it's unfair to go against the T95 when it's high tier is it's unfair to go against this tank as high tier, even though there's so many tier 8 tanks and others that are more broken than this. It's in a position like where I'm at now. Yeah, it's unfair. So, boom, finally got my first kill. There goes the Super Pershing. 2,200 damage and 2,000 blocked. Whole lot of rounds fired and only that because the game would not let me touch that T95. Again, T95 is really unfair facing when it's a high tier. Push forward, trying to take out the Tiger 2. Tiger 2 wants to shoot me, and he's like, oh no, I'm gonna get shot back. Now that I got this part of the hill, and taking advantage. Hello, Rambot. Bye, Rambot. It's all around just an amazing tank. I love this tank. I was desperate to get it, and I was at a rough time for me to try and get it. Managed to do it, because I was afraid this tank... was not going to get sold again. Later that year, they sold it at least 3 more times to give everyone a chance. But then afterwards, it's like, yeah, the contract's over. We can't sell this no more. Maybe they will. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring it back again, as well as Arnold Schwarzenegger comes back. So I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to come back in this game. I mean, we've had Arnold Schwarzenegger come in twice, and the second time he came... the second time he came in with Mila Jovovich. And so they came in last year. Arnie was in the year before that, and then the year before that was Chuck Norris. To anyone who missed it, and then this recent one of Holiday Ops was Vinny Jones. So it'd be interesting to see what they do this year. I always love Holiday Ops. But personally, I wouldn't mind for them to bring this back so that others can have a chance. Now, yes, for those of you who are free to play, it is like, yeah, still kind of unfair for you because then you have to pay something in here. But it's still a tank you don't want to pass up. So now here we are at the match. 3,700 damage and 2,300 blocked. I'm loading an AG here because I know the SU's right there. I believe he's there, and I fired and he pops up. He was a little to the right, so I missed. They get the spotting, though. So now I'm like, okay, he's backed off, so he's not going to be able to hit me. I mean, I don't even know why I was afraid. I haven't gotten touched yet. Ouch. Finally, finally, I get pinned by a regular round from the Progetto. SU pops up, gets us the kill. They're good. Nope, don't get the Top Gun. 700 spotting, though, so... I spotted the full amount from that SU-130. So right here, the Iron Arnie, I know I talked a whole lot about the tank and not so much of the match, but I just had to. I mean, just look at it. Just look at this thing. It's an M46 Patton modified. And yeah, no, this tank does not exist. It's an M46 Patton. No modifications in this were in any tank. They did this as a unique way to throw in to celebrate Arnie from coming back again and celebrating his tank. It is a beast. So that's why most of the time it's, like I said, unfortunate, and I wouldn't mind it coming back, but they have to get the rights to it again because, one, that is his signature. So they have to get the rights to sell this tank again. I would like it to come back just for everyone to have an opportunity of it. It's such a powerful premium tank. One of the strongest Tier 8 premium tanks they've ever released. And it's insane, as you can see. I mean, look what I did. Almost 4,000 damage, 1,200 spotting, 2,300 blocked. That's crazy. It's just crazy. So with that, let's go see the end of the results of this match of this tank and show you about just... Oh, man. And here we are with the results of this match outcome. Now, I will say this, that is a lot of credits But just don't get too ahead on this one. That it's not like a special credit boost that this tank has. It was a special credit boost I activated. I used the big one on this one because I wanted to do something with it. But 16,900 experience, and I used the weaker tank experience for that. Ace tanker again, and as you can see, Arnie's in here. 3,916 damage, 2,300 block, 1,200 assist. A total of over 5,000 combined. Unfortunately, I did not get the 4,000. That would have been... Woo, that would have been nice to have. And the 6 kill for Top Gun to make this even better. And with results, of course, on the top. So for the next 2 weeks, at the time of this match, you now have to pass 1,596 base experience to get the next Ace Tanker on the Iron Arnie, which, here's the crazy thing. That's not ridiculously hard to do. It's not going to be common or uncommon to do, but it's not going to be rare to do. This is such a powerful tank. A lot of other people can actually surpass this if they play it. Thankfully, the gameplay of Iron Arnie has slowed down, so we're not seeing a whole lot of them. But for those of us that have it, yeah, it's like the assembly workshop tanks. If you didn't get it, you don't get it. When they're going to release them again, I don't know. And again, with Iron Arnie, it's because of trademark, I believe. That's why they can't sell it again, and they had a contract for it. So it just shows it's such a strong tank, very powerful. And yeah, it's unfortunate nobody else can get it anymore. So let me know down in the comments, should they try and get the rights to sell this again? Should Arnie come back again for another year? Let me know down in the comments below what you think. And let me know if you also have this tank, how you feel about it. And also for those of you who don't have the tank, how you feel if it's definitely unfair for you not to acquire this beast of a tank. So let me know all that down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you hate it. And do hit that subscribe button for more video content like this, as well as to be reminded to hit the bell for when you see new ones, because my upload is completely just out the door due to my actual job and career. It makes it very difficult for me to actually get this going and be timely. So it's just whenever I can get them ready, I throw them up. So it would be, you don't have to, but it would be nice if you hit it. That way you can see more content like this coming up. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.